nice to be here, and I thank Joanne for asking me because this gave me a chance to give it a lot of thought. And I pulled out a journal and I read the first 50 pages and I thought, wow, I've come a long way in this examination. And I wrote down a few words of my thoughts on this. My relationship with self. I have lived so much of my life without much thought of myself, happily devoted to doing for others, family, friends, and community. That all changed on December 11th of 2009 when my husband died in my arms. We'd grown up together. We were an amazing couple for 35 years. I didn't know who I was without him. I just knew that I couldn't live as half of anything. I began to examine who I was. What was my relationship to myself? I knew I wasn't what others were saying I was. I was so much more than Mike's widow or Linda Cake. I had a desire to live a conscious life. I believe that our souls have journeys. What was mine? I knew I needed to live my best life. I didn't know why. I just knew I was supposed to leave my comfort zone. I cried a million tears, closed my business, packed my car, and hit the road. Felt I needed to get lost to find myself. My heart was so deeply broken, I needed to fill it with loving experiences. I started my sabbatical of undetermined length, my soul trip, in December of 2010. I actively looked for every opportunity for spiritual growth. When opportunity presented itself, I said, why not? I'd been given the gift of knowing, truly knowing that every day is a gift. I choose to live in the present. I looked for my soul's life lesson in every turn of the road. So many beautiful experiences and so much love. I began to see my life as the miracle that it is. Knowing how blessed I am is such a wonderful knowing. There are beautiful clouds, rainbows, sunset, and all those beautiful rocks. My world blossomed like a rose. I've spent a lot of time learning to trust my heart, to think for myself, and not to be swayed by outside influences. I had to throw away the box. I learned to get out of my computer brain and just love life. I've had to find my voice. I now understand that the stronger and more independent that I am, the happier Mike is and the closer I am to him, because I am who he truly would have wanted me to be. I learned that the one thing I can truly control about any situation is my attitude toward it. I returned home in April after 131 days on the road, 12,531 miles, traveling with God, Mike, and my grandmother. I cried tears of appreciation for the love and prayers that kept me safe. Tears of remembrance for all that I had left behind, my foundation, my beautiful home, my business that I walked away from. Still not knowing what I was walking to, but knowing it was all okay. God wouldn't give me a new job because I already had a big one liquidating my cake shop. He wouldn't give me a new place to live either because I have a beautiful home. That would be just too overwhelming. Just silly. Eerie, yes, eerie, back to my foundation. Back to what I had, with 3 new chapters in my pocket. Life chapters. Better. Forever changed. Confident in the knowing that everything is perfect. I was corrected recently when I said, when I was on my spiritual journey, when you begin to walk the path of a spiritual understanding, you will walk that path for eternity. I believe that when you take the time to seek fuller understanding of self, it will be there for you. It continues to amaze me. I'm on my path, a true work in progress.
I just wanted to share I'm her sister, and when Mike passed, prior to that, she was someone else. And so we're relearning who we are with each other, because she's so different than when she was married prior. So we've had our ups and downs, but we're communicating, we're accepting each other, we realize we're on our own journey, but I really like the new Grace. So I love you.